We're about 40 minutes away from Brandon Aubrey joining us.
Wow.
But right now, we're going to do our weekly picks with our weekly pick friends, where we look at football. It's a big football weekend. Don't we say that every Friday?
I feel like we probably do.
It's a big football weekend. Joining us now, our weekly pick friends for D's picks. We have, let me just give it to you in inverse order of how well they're doing in the standings. Of course, it is Blake, it is Dan, it is Jake.
That's
the
embarrassing.
Bottom three.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
But, I mean, we're more entertainers.
Sure. Yeah. It's our brand.
And then Chappy. He is 500 this year at 20-20. So welcome, Chappy. Welcome, Jasmine ahead of him. Ahead of her is Mike Sirois. And on top of the picks, he is 24-16 this year. People say he's a funny man. But here he is. He is the best at picking games. It is Akaash Singh. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Everybody,
What's up, guys? How are you?
Hey there.
Hi.
Hey there.
Mike Sirois driving.
That's right.
Chappy's
I'm on the
dog
road.
is yelling.
Two of them.
Hey, you get invited to the polls before early voting closes down, or?
We got a lot going on, but that is not a priority right now. A lot of doctor's appointments that we're focusing on more than anything that
Boy, Forcefield, he threw
may
up
or
on
may
you.
not be happening next Tuesday.
What's more important than
Here's
that?
Vida.
He just threw up a
Hi, Vida.
Forcefield on you, dude.
Hi, Vida.
Say hi.
Yeah, there's Mike Sirois' mom. So pretty
Yeah, we're on
safe
the way
since
to
Mike's
pharmacy.
driving. Mike is the one who's driving and
filming himself. And
filming and
Yeah.
doing picks. Where are you at, Akash?
I'm in a hotel room in Lexington, Kentucky. A Hilton Honors.
Bragger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
honors?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm living.
Continental breakfast.
I don't know
Yeah.
if-
Oh, yeah.
Does
Free
Akash have a
snacks from
home?
5:30 to 6:30.
Does he what?
Does he have a home?
Free snacks.
Every time he checks in with us, he's at a hotel.
The road
Yeah.
warrior. Oh, I've seen his home. He's got a home. I've at least
Wait.
seen it on video.
Hold on, did you just say recent ex?
What? No. What?
Oh, I was like, breaking news. I thought you and your girr broke up. I was like, time out.
No,
What just
dude,
happened? And
I-
now you're in the Hilton Honors? Okay.
No,
Okay, I was
it's-
connecting dots.
No. If my wife and I got divorced, I'd be between crying and just giving terrible dick to random women all over the country.
Do Indian people get divorced?
You can now. They do.
Now they
Now
do.
they
The
do.
recent
I'm
amendment.
dying with mine.
Yeah, one way or the other.
Well, happy No Nut November, everybody.
Oh wow,
That was good, Jake. That was
wow.
good.
Speaking of being married,
Hey, Chappy.
Hey. Hey.
By the way, the coworker, we were with a coworker of yours' daughter last week. His name is Chris Hansen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've known Chris Hansen for probably 40 years.
She
Yes,
says
sir.
he is the one that drove the red Volkswagen Beetle, and she claims that's the reason you bought one.
No. The reason I bought a Volkswagen Beetle is because my company was gracious enough to send me to an operation 64.2 miles one way from my house.
yeah, I think it's that once you realize you had to do that, you wanted to buy a fuel-efficient vehicle, and she's saying
Absolutely.
that you settled on the new Beetle because of him. But in any
Incorrect.
case.
The person I settled on to get that vehicle is no longer even alive.
Oh, sad
Oh,
story.
this took a dark turn.
It was funny though because
Yeah.
he bought a car to work car, a ride to work car, and he bought the new Beetle, and he claimed it was midnight blue, but my brother and I claimed it was purple, and we would call him gay all of the time when we were kids, and that
There's a fine line with them blue cars.
I know.
Man. I had a buddy who worked at a car dealership, and he pointed at one. He goes, "You know what we call that? That's no sale blue."
Well,
too close.
let me
Like
finish
midnight,
with that
good.
by saying that car,
Yep.
I drove 622 miles a week to work and back. It was a Volkswagen turbo diesel. I got my hands on it through my wife, who sold cars for 30 years.
And it was
That That vehicle put 13.7 gallons of diesel in it. That filled the tank, and it went those 600 north miles.
What color was it, though?
It was definitely questionable. But since the comments were coming from the two of you, it probably didn't do much for me. And if I had a video right now, I'd be looking at you right in the eye.
I know you would. I know you would. All right.
Anybody have any Halloween tales before we get on to this?
I accidentally got.
I will say Halloween is. Sorry.
I was going to say I accidentally
a bunch of
got
Trump stuff on the corner.
Oh yeah, a bunch of Trump stuff. I accidentally got
herpes,
mushroom chocolated.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Accidentally?
Yes.
It's like.
No, it was this dirty whore at the bar. Like she turned around and put it. No, I'm serious. She put it in my mouth. We were in Deep Ellum, and I was like, oh hey, and she shoved a piece of chocolate in my mouth. So I was literally tripping balls. Terrified, circling all of Deep Ellum. It was awful. So that was my
At least you were
Halloween.
behind the wheel.
Yeah.
But you still opted to chew
walking.
and swallow.
You don't really know right away.
There's
though.
a guy that's defended putting chocolate in a woman's mouth before.
Yeah. Unsolicited. So
It's delicious.
it's fine. Anyway, so that was cool. That was fucking awesome. Yeah. So there's that.
I feel like we're still in the calendar year where Akaash Singh first dipped his toe into that.
Yo, we are actually. Yeah, it's the best.
Micro's great. Macro is awful. Macro is terrible.
Macro's better.
No, God, no, it's not.
Did you find yourself, Akaash?
Up. Huh?
Did you look deep within yourself when you were in this?
No, I didn't even do that. I just had a great time.
Oh, okay.
I wanted
That's all
to.
that matters.
I wanted to, but I ended up just laughing a lot with my friends, and that was great
No,
too.
God, no, that's not what I did. Oh my God, I thought I was going to die. I literally did not think that I was going to ever be me again. It's
awful. Because you weren't ready for it.
That's what it is.
And you got scared. That's what it said. She set you down a bad path. This mushroom rapist.
Yep.
Really set you down a bad path.
Dude,
Me too.
it was so bad. Anyway, so that was my Halloween.
Well, we can pick some games.
Sure.
I already gave you the standings from the bottom up. Again, Blake, Dan, Jake. We're all under 500 to varying degrees. Chappy, you're right at 500. Embarrassing for you, I know.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when you continue to go down that path, but there's 4 games separating me from first.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll at least tell you that the first 2 people have missed their triples both weeks in a row.
It's also you're also 5 from last.
Right. That's right.
So do you have any proclamations to make? We're at the midway point of the season.
We've got 9 weeks left, and I'll be in first when it's over.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the kiss of death, Chappy. You can't say that shit.
What do you think of that, Akaash? You're in first currently.
I think it's very easy to come back and talk shit, but holding the lead, that's impressive.
Yeah, if you're able to do that.
Yeah. Get first in week 11, and we'll see how you feel.
Get to the wire to wire.
The rest of it. I mean, do the math. Do the math.
The math's on the leaderboard.
No, the math is that one pick is 60% of your score every week. So come on, man.
Know.
Well, it should be your good pick then.
Yeah.
I guess it will be. I guess you'll find
he's getting
out.
testy. I
guess I will find out. So we're going to pick the Cowboy game, which we do every week. We pick a triple play and a knockout. Just pick the winner or the loser. We had the last 2 guys. We have 2 guys left in our knockout league for the show. We had them on the show yesterday. We started with over 700 people, and we're down to 2 for your knockout game this weekend. So we can give them some advice, I suppose. Cowboys are favored. Excuse me. Cowboys are underdogs. They are getting 3 points at Atlanta.
And the free 3 for Aubrey coming back.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean, he was there last week. He's not really coming back. Okay, so Blake, why don't you start us off since
Okay, I'll get out of the way.
people are laughing at your very low. A little bit of a shake-up at the bottom because Jake went 0-5 and I went 5-0, and I'm still behind Jake.
Yeah. Well,
You're
Jake
just
was
one game
carried
ahead of him.
that
I mean,
month.
My gosh.
for Danny making his picks and TC.
Oh,
that
that's
one week.
right. That's right.
So he may.
Okay.
Give me the Falcons. I think this could turn into a shootout, and I don't know if the Cowboys can keep up, a lot like Brady said earlier in the year. So I don't know if the Cowboys cover that 3 points. So give me the Falcons laying 3 at home. For my triple play, the Commanders hit the road, and they are headed to New York, where they're only getting 4 points against Daniel Jones. Washington had a close call last week. I think they build on that. I think they cover those 4 points at MetLife. Give me the Commanders -4. And then for my knockout, just looking at the big spreads, I'm going to take the Eagles. I'm afraid their offense woke up in the second half last week. They should hammer the Jaguars at home. So for knockout, give me the Philadelphia fly, Eagles fly.
Okay. Jump up to Jasmine.
All
We'll
right,
go
let's
back
jump
and
up to
forth
me.
between
Okay.
good pickers and bad.
So, full disclosure, I completely forgot who the Cowboys were even playing this week because I'm so checked out on them this year.
And the mushrooms.
And I still didn't care. Atlanta over Dallas to cover the -3 spread. They suck. Triple play. Thank you, Wake Forest Demon Deacons, for the dub.
Yeah, you went
And the
5-0 last week.
Oh my gosh, my Wake Forest Demon Deacons won. They covered the -3 spread as well. So that was over Stanford, but I'm going to leave the college football degenerate train. I'm going back to the NFL this week. So give me the Zaddy Hot Fighting Dan Campbell's to beat the Packers and cover the -3 spread for my triple play. Dan Campbell's so fucking hot now. I never thought he was hot with the Cowboys, but there is something sexy about that man now. So anyway,
God,
so give me that.
He would just destroy you, you know?
Oh my God, he would. It'd be great.
Are we getting a glimpse into what Jasmine wants?
The Dan Campbell.
I don't think
love
he's a
Dan
gentle
Campbell.
lover.
No, and that's great. I'm not at a point in my life where I want a gentle. And then
See?
my knockout pick, I'm taking the Derrick Henrys over the Broncos in Baltimore. It's an 8.5 spread. They're obviously favoring Baltimore, but I'm going to take them as just my straight up knockout pick. They're white hot. They're the Ravens. They're awesome. So those are my picks.
All right, I'll pick. Yeah, I think there's a bunch of good games. I'd like to sit and talk to you about it off the air, Chappy. I think Denver's getting a lot of points at Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting 9, but I'm not going to go with that for my triple play. Oh, I'll give you my Cowboys one first. Cowboys.
Homer.
Give me the Dallas Cowboys.
Homer.
They are getting 3 points. I feel like if Atlanta just runs the ball and doesn't give the ball back to the Cowboys, they might be able to win this game. But I do think it could be close. But I like the Dallas Cowboys to win this game. This is what they do to you. Just when you think they are
Pull you back
totally irrelevant, they're going to have a big game. I like the Colts because every game they've played this year has been within 6 points. They're getting 5.5 at Minnesota, but I'm not going with that one.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to roll with your Flacco.
I'm not. I don't know. Flacco. No, I'm not going to go with that. I like the Buccaneers getting 9 on Monday night just because Baker. Just when you don't believe in Baker, he can at least not lose by 9.
And I think also he has a huge chip on his shoulder playing against Patrick Mahomes, even though Mahomes wasn't there until the next year, and that's why they kicked Baker Mayfield out of Texas Tech, right? Or no, wait, actually he got hurt, and when they told him he'd have to win his job back, he left and said that he was mad because they wouldn't give him a scholarship. And then he just showed up at Oklahoma, unbeknownst to Bob Stoops, as a walk-on, won a Heisman Trophy, and then unbelievably, as the first overall pick, continued to be just an underdog.
I don't know. I thought he didn't play high school football at all. He just
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
was walking through the campus of Oklahoma and like an errant
he was
football
actually he was actually an exchange student who grew up in Japan.
came bouncing to his feet. He picked it up and he threw it like 80 yards in the air, and Bob Stoops was like, who did that?
Right.
And then they went and grabbed him, and yes.
That's as emotional as I've ever seen Jake, I think.
Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I didn't know where that was going. I was kind of scared.
Yeah.
I've seen Jake way more emotional. And now I will get to my triple play. and I will take on Jasmine.
Ooh.
Oh,
Last week, we went head-to-head with Jake. You took the Lions and Dan Campbell because you want him
yes,
to
I did.
violate
I
you,
took them. Mhm.
which seems great, a great reason to take a team. But I see the Green Bay Packers getting 3 at home. I see Jared Goff playing in his first outdoor game this year.
He don't like
Wow.
it.
Jared Goff is not good if it's not turf. It is not turf in Green Bay. I see the weather forecast. Looks a bit dismal, which is to be expected in Green Bay. So give me the Green Bay Packers for my triple play. And my knockout, I'll do it very quickly, is the Saints taking on the Panthers. And I think Derek Carr is coming back this weekend, too. So
Who up?
let's throw it to Akaash on top of the standings.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
How y'all doing down there?
Only
Everybody
because I
good?
think Sirois
Second, third, fourth,
frozen. I'm
fifth
not
place?
sure he's still here.
How does Lexington show out? Like, you didn't have a Thursday night show, did you?
No. I think we're almost cleared tonight, and then tomorrow hopefully we'll be fine as well. But
What's there
yeah,
to do there? Have you found
we literally just got in. I was just checking into the hotel, so it's actually shockingly pretty. Like I was very
Really?
surprised how pretty it was driving in. Yeah,
is
we
the
drove from
nightlife like
Louisville.
Applebee's or what? Like what is it?
I don't know. We'll find out. It's probably a lot of big girls.
Probably a dirty whore at a bar shoving mushroom chocolates in your
There
face.
probably are a lot of big girls there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Sturdy.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to seek her out. Okay, I know this is a tough matchup because I know Kirk Cousins, the white Dak Prescott. He doesn't historically play that well against Dallas, it seems, at least in my mind. But I'm still gonna go with the white Dak Prescott. I think there's no pass rush to mess him up. I thought about triple playing that. I'm also thinking about triple playing the Lions because I think Jordan Love is hurt. They don't know if he's gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 9 is too many to give the Bucks against the Chiefs, but I think I'm gonna go with the Lions as my triple play. And my elimination game, I'm choosing the Bears to beat. Who are the Bears playing again? Whoever they're playing.
It doesn't matter, does it?
I think they're gonna be all right.
The Cardinals.
That's ballsy.
The Cardinals.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be all right.
That's not
the Cardinals. Yeah. Well, the thing about this elimination thing, you gotta pick different winner every week.
Yeah.
You can't pick this, so it's it's getting tricky. I think they'll beat the Cardinals though.
Yeah, I can't even remember if I picked the Saints yet. I don't know.
You haven't.
Okay, good.
You did get away with the Eagles twice, but you have not picked the Saints.
Yeah.
So
All right.
All right on.
And yeah, Akaash is in first, so everybody write that down.
You don't have
Let's
to tell
go
Chappy.
to. I think we did lose. Oh no, there's Sirois. Should we grab Sirois now?
Put me on. Put me back on.
Mike
Hi,
Sirois
hi.
is back.
Yeah?
He's probably a force field. He's outside a doctor's office or something.
Pharmacy. My mom. This is not a lot of doctors' offices, but we just had a dermatologist today, and the only problem is a giant rash on my mom's titties. So we have steroid
I'm
cream.
so sorry. What?
yeah, that's my
Her
bad.
titties.
That's my bad, Mike. That's probably from
It's
me.
right in the,
Oh,
it's right in the middle.
God.
All due respect.
So we got steroid cream. It should be. I think we'll be all set on this one, but then on to other issues.
We
Titties
did
are gonna be
not
fine.
see that one coming.
Who's
Troy.
applying
What
the
fuck?
steroid? Who's applying the steroid cream?
Yeah. Okay. Probably me. Twice a day.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
But yesterday, Halloween, my mom Vida's 82nd birthday, and we
Aw.
had a really nice day.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, I made her a nice steak. I got a little birthday cake from Carvel. No Fudgy the Whale.
Oh,
Yeah.
Carvel
She
Fudgy
did
the
well.
Whale's the shit.
They know what they're doing.
What did
I
you
love
dress up
Carvel.
as, Mike? The rash on your mom's tits?
Yeah. Steroid cream man.
No.
So, anyway, all set. I'm getting these knocked out. Yeah, Falcons -2.5. I'm not fucking with the Cowboys. I don't even think ever again. 49ers are
I'm a
not that
trendsetter.
good. Like, they're not that good. And they still made the Cowboys look bad. We're conditioned to believe they're fucking amazing, but I don't know. They're beat up, so whatever. Falcons are getting it together. It takes a little while when you have a new coach and new quarterback and new weapons and all this shit, but they're studs on offense. Assuming it's 2, it's 3 you guys had it at. That
Yeah.
sucks, but I'll still take the Falcons -3. No sweat there. Let's see, triple play. I'm staying away from my doppelganger, Dan Campbell, and his game. I'm not going to make a play there. But I am getting down on a game that Mr. McDowell mentioned. I'm getting with the Indianapolis Colts. 5.5, right, at Minnesota? Is that what we got?
Yeah.
Flacco, dude. Way better than Richardson, like today.
Flacco.
And healthy Taylor is back. And Vikings lost Christian Darrisaw, probably their best offensive lineman. I don't know. I like 5.5. I think they'll keep it competitive. And you're right. We're kind of slim pickings on the Survivor job. So I'm stuck with the Saints because I'm kind of just fading whoever the Panthers are playing if I still have that team available. So give me Saints to survive.
All right, Jake.
I will, of course, only on a single play this week, take the Cowboys. I will take the Cowboys every time they're an underdog. That's how we like it here in Cowboys Nation. You know, the world, including Akaash and Mike Sirois against us. It's where we do our best work. So I'm going to roll with the black Dak Prescott for my Cowboy pick.
Black Prescott.
Yeah. And then for my triple
Black
play.
the Dak Prescott could run. This guy cannot.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
College Dak Prescott was the shit.
He was black back
He
then.
was black back then.
He was getting in fights at spring break.
That was my guy, dude. That guy.
Pulled over. Yeah, now he's talking about mental health and going to therapy and
Having
Very
Dude
white
Perfect
savior.
over.
getting engaged on a golf course. That you know
you
what? That's
see
all
him?
that happened. We just made him white.
And did you see
Yeah.
his little Halloween photo yesterday? He was like a scarecrow.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's white, man.
It's tough. That you can really actually trace when things went south is when he became more white. Now that I think about it. In honor of Daniel Fleming here, TC's brother, I'm going to triple up the Aggies against South Carolina. I think it's like 4.5. A&M is not losing until that game in Austin in a couple weeks. Texas, I'm less sure about, but
It's at Aggie, isn't it?
yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, when we said it the other day, A&M has them at home that weekend. I think they'll both still be one-loss teams. It's going to be incredible, and I don't see them screwing that up with South Carolina. And then, yeah, the knockouts are tough right now, and it's only because their season's kind of lost. Mikey, I agree that the Vikings are cool again, but I'm going to take the Bills over the Vikings for my knockout league pick. I want to be a Vikings fan.
The Bills
Bills
aren't
over
playing
Dol-
the Vikings.
Dolphins.
Bills aren't playing it. Right.
Oh, I said Vikings. Obviously, I meant Dolphins. Yeah, for Sirois. We had an argument one time late at night about whether or not the Dolphins are a cool franchise, and it legitimately made him want to hit me. And now I think they are cool, but they're screwed for this year. So I'm taking the Bills.
We go now to Greg. Chappy Kemp guarantees that he will be on top of this whole game 9 weeks from now.
That's right. Well, you asked me, and I told you. So you can't go but one way, which is I'm looking at a couple of folks behind me and a couple of folks in front of me, and I got to be honest with you, the ones in front of me don't really impress me. So I would be more concerned with maybe somebody behind me. And it's half over, so I may be dreading getting on this call the next 8 weeks, but I just closed on a house and got funded, so there's not too much that can go wrong with me over the next 8 weeks.
Yeah, I'm
But
sure.
this is-
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Very hard to do.
What are the picks?
That. What's that?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Ignore
All right.
Jake.
Yep. I've tried to for years. So I'm going to take the Cowboys +3.
Ooh, I'm not.
I think the Cowboys. Neither one of these teams play defense, by the way. But the Cowboys are 2 games behind the Commanders and the Eagles right now, as we said. So as bad as they are, I think you're going to see somewhat of a sense of urgency, knowing that the Commanders and the Eagles are probably going to win again. So if they lose this weekend, they're down 3, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much going to do it. So I'm going to take the Cowboys +3. I still have a decent team or 2 left on my knockout. I'm going to take the Bills playing the Fish. I don't know any organization that doesn't get a backup quarterback after the one you've had 5 concussions. I'm not real sure about the leadership in that
That's
organization.
insane.
Yeah,
That is insane.
That really is.
I mean, I'm not trying to sound all serious here, but I can't understand why you would do that, and you couldn't find a serviceable quarterback to let your offense and system continue to flourish. Anyway, I'm taking the Bills, and then for my lock of the week, my triple, I'm gonna go out to the NFC West, and I'm gonna take the Rams -1 up in Seattle. It's a divisional game. The Rams kind of have their numbers. Seattle's lost 4 out of 5. The Rams have won their last 2. They've got both their studs up at wide receiver. You got arguably still slinging it around one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I feel like 1 point is within reason. Also, if you'll notice, the Rams front 7, they're young, but they've been coming together every single week this year. So I'll take the Rams -1 going up into Seattle Sunday afternoon.
Chappy's Lock of the Week.
And there it is, guys.
Indeed.
Well,
I'm a little disappointed that I lost the video because, as Jasmine had seen, I had a fake mic that was made out of aluminum foil.
He
Oh, it was
did have
amazing.
he did have a prop
he
today.
had bits.
Yeah.
He had his
I had
sunglasses.
it going on, man. Then I had a Halloween mask. Jake, you'll appreciate this. It goes all the way back when you guys were youngsters. And I was going to put that on. So some really solid preparation by me that just didn't pan out.
Well, that sucked.
Well, it's
Yep.
good to hear about stuff we didn't do.
Yeah. When you get my age, Dan, that's a lot of what you say every day.
All right. Well, thanks to everybody. Let's try it again next week.
All right.
Thank you
See
guys.
y'all later.
And
Bye.
good luck, Akaash.
Thank you.
All right.
Love y'all.
There we go. There they are.